Like keyboard cat or some shit. And my beautiful shoes. Love you shoes. Disgusting. Hello internet, it's Vyndican here for a good old Vyndichat number 13. 13, unlucky 13. I don't know what, hey, it's your host Vyndican here for my weekly, it is actually a week after my last one, podcast, vlog, gaming news, peanut gallery. I have peanuts somewhere, but I don't know where they are, otherwise I'd probably pull those out and be like, it's a peanut gallery with actual peanuts. For those who don't know, because nobody knows what this is, this is my weekly show where I talk about myself, because I'm narcissistic, and I also talk about gaming news, and whatever the hell comes to my mind at that exact moment, and shit. Usually we start off with me because I'm narcissistic, and that's just how I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. Get that quote, you're cool.
Personal news.
Let's see, what has happened? So today is, good old September 5th, and, I'm now a sophomore in college, and good old happy days. It's like just one of my books, and these things is freaking heavy. It's OChem, and OChem sucks, but I like chemistry, so it's alright. Glad to be back in college. A lot of my college buddies are there. I got to see, like, all my other classmates and shit, and I get to drink my coffee. Now that all my college buddies are back, which is really nice, I get to see all of them, and I'm gonna be like, what's up? I didn't see you all summer because I was such a shut-in and making, not making, slash doing stuff. But yeah, no, it's nice. I mean, I put this, so now that I'm back to college, yet again, I'm that one guy who just kind of sits in the corner of the room just like taking his notes, and everyone's like, you're smart, you should totally be in my group. And I'm just like, I'm taking notes, and I'm have an organized system this year, so don't fuck it up. You're gonna read all of our notes, and you're gonna make us smart. I don't want to. Oh, actually, a little side note, on the bright side, I was in the coffee shop a lot last year, because, you know, frickin' me. That's me every day. So, yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker, and so I was at the coffee shop, and found out that they like me a lot, and they're like, hey, you should, like, totally work at the coffee shop, and I'm like, whoa, I should work at the coffee shop, and they're like, you should work at the coffee shop. So now, I'm gonna get a job at the coffee shop, because they like me. So that's cool, I've been on campus coffee shop, woo, and I get sub sandwiches and shit, woo, it's all happy. So far, college year is starting out right. Whoa, let's see what else. So yeah, going off of the college topic and starting out to something more important, our little buddy has come back to us, Yurik. He was gone for a week, and so now he's back. Yeah, he has gum in his eye. I don't exactly know how that happened. I think it's my gum, so I'm just gonna go with that, so it's okay for me to lick the gum out of his eye. That's what's creepy. But yeah, so he's been brought back to us, the child, the prophecy, the barbarian. Because if you watch my last video, you get the reference. He is everywhere. He is the almighty savior of us all. I have like a broken PlayStation 2 right next to me because I tried to fix it because the guys at the store were like, hey, it works and shit, and then they told me it worked, but I found that they, little bastards, decided to like switch the input to make it look like it was working, so I was pissed off. So now I have a broken PlayStation 2 next to me, along with one of the greatest games of all time, Age of Empires. This game is amazing. So actually, real quick, yeah, actually, seriously though, Age of Empires 2, that shit is so fun. That was my childhood. Oh my god, along with the Roller Coaster Tycoon. Ugh. I'm doing this way too fast with the help. Yeah, okay, speaking of like games I used to play, one of them actually am debating on doing a little Let's Play of alongside Bit Dungeon, because like Bit Dungeon doesn't take that long to actually make a Let's Play of. I mean, seriously, I just kind of like jump cut where the audio is, and so that's real simple. Oh, actually, we'll get back to that later. Sid Meier's Pirates, that game is amazeballs. It is like, it's a pirate simulator. I mean, this is pretty much like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, minus assassinations, but I mean, it has the same sea combat. It has this like courtsmanship thing, so you actually get to have like some babes. My babe, it just exploded out of me thinking of babes. So there's like the whole courting system, there's dancing, there's sword fighting, like rather than just like, oh wait a minute. So yeah, minus all of the whole like business, it's pretty much the same game, to be honest. It's like, you have like Grape Shot, which is like kills people. You have Chain Shot, which takes down masks. You have Normal Shot, which nobody ever uses. Like it, and it's a really fun game. And I don't think a lot of you actually probably would have played it. So I'm actually thinking of doing that as kind of like a Let's Play in between. So maybe be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll do Bit Dungeon, and then on Tuesday, Thursday, as the other days of the week, I would do on Tuesdays and Thursdays I would do Sid Meier's Pirates, or maybe vice versa. I don't know. But somewhere in there, so if you like that idea, put it in the comment section, because you guys didn't fucking comment this video, it's okay. I'm joking, I love you guys. Every last one of you, any of you who watch, even though probably most of the views kind of just come from me checking the video, anybody who watches, I so appreciate it. Like, I don't know, it gives me a reason to do it. So yeah, you probably all know that I'm kind of like a really big, like, I mean, Zelda nerd. Yeah, so I went to the bookstore a couple days ago, and I was like, what do I want to buy at the bookstore? And I found, like, Crime and Punishment, the one book by that Russian guy and shit, and I wanted to read that book. So I found that there. But then next to it, I found... Oh, you see it? There you go. I found that baby. It's so cute. It's adorable. So this is the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past original manga that they decided to reprint this last year, because it was, like, called on by, like, popular demand with the release of the new, Link Between Worlds. That's the game I've been playing lately. They decided to re-release the comic, and so, yeah. The art style is kind of, you know, it's really strictly 90s. This is from 1994. Yeah, and it's not per se canon to the game, but, I mean, it's actually really awesome and funny and kind of childish, but I don't care. I'm going to read the shit out of this. I have not read it yet, so that's probably what I'm doing after this video when I'm done editing. But it looks actually kind of cool. I mean, I don't know, I mean, like, you're taking something that's like 16-bit pixels and you're making it into this, like, awesome massive thing, so it's kind of like what you visualize. That's what I love about old retro games. Like, it's so... There's not a whole lot of detail, so you have to pretty much, like, fill in the gaps of, like, what it would actually look like. Oh, and I love that. Anyone who wants to pick it up, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past story and art by Satoru Ishinomori. I don't know how to spell it. But yeah, this is a great comic book for any Zelda nerd who wants to complete his book collection of 2 that I have so far. Yeah, so that's what I spent my money on this last week. So one more thing before I get to my gaming shtiffs. Masquerade Ball, we're having another one. That's awesome, because we had one last year, and I got to dance around in a mask and have a cane and be all just like... Oh wait, need you if you can. Oh, jazzy like that. Oh! So yeah, this is the mask that I had in my video, like, however long ago. It's the exact same one, I'm just gonna modify it a little bit, I think. I wanna make it a little more innate, like, add little swirlies and stuff here, hee hee! Or... Oh Jesus, I had like 2 months for the Till and Ball, so I got a whole lot of time to modify it. I can add a lot of swirlies to it. Alright, so actually your next segment, used to have I call this gaming news, but actually I'm debating on just making it just gaming talk, where I try to separate the gaming talk a little bit, so I probably should have reserved the Zelda thing for later. Gaming Talk Show Radio.
With your favorite host and gamertag and everything in the world of gaming, Vyndican.
World of gaming today. Yeah, so like I said, I've been playing Link Between Worlds, which is a glorious handheld game for any Zelda fan who wants to get out there and keep it awesome with like the retro games. I mean, I'm a fan of all the Zelda games, really. I mean, like the 3D ones or like the 2D ones. The ones that we talk about. I mean, I'm not talking about because I'm not gonna admit I like that game because I never played it. But I mean, I like all the different genres. I mean, they've done something special every single game, so... Point is, Link Between Worlds, pick it up. It's a very good 2D game, and it's very fun and kind of hard if you play it on the hard mode, but otherwise it's not too bad. I didn't actually post my game yet because I don't have it to a point where I actually want to release it. I mean, I might work on one more level and then I'll release like a alpha or whatever that would be. So we'll get to that next week when I'm finally done working on the game a little bit more to make it not so shitty. Pretty much just like progressively getting harder, like to program because I'm trying to do a bunch of weird shit, which is good. It's gonna get harder for you guys and for me, so it's a community hardness. Sounds like a freaking circle jerk of games. There's not a whole lot of games that have actually come out lately, but there is one game in particular I want to talk about. Mad Max. Okay, so I have a friend, Fast Trip. I've mentioned this before. He is a lot into racing and cars, so kind of goes side by side. And then also, what he loves is the Mad Max films, which are actually really good. I watched the latest one, Fury Road. And with the release of the movie, they decided, we're gonna make a game, and it's gonna be like Mad Max. So it's actually pretty amazing. It's in an Australian wasteland desert. You get to drive around cars that you make, and the cars, rather than it being like you have one stock car that's like really shitty, and then you get to the end where it's gonna be like this boss-ass car, there's no real car that's like perfect in the game. Like there's a bunch of different types of cars. Like you need to make a really fast car for some reason. You need to make a really slow but really tanky car for other things. And there's a lot of like bandit warfare. It's kind of like take Borderlands, but then make that there's not a whole lot of guns and more like a bazillion cars, and that's pretty much Mad Max. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen Thatcher play it a lot, and oh my god, it is so amazing. I'm kind of tempted to buy it, but I'm poor because I'm a college student, so life problems. Yeah, by the way, 9gag's amazing. You all should join 9gag. I wish I was better at 9gagging or whatever that. That sounds so bad. Cat in here. I should post shit. Oh. I just finish it. That's gonna be a fun clip to find. I don't think I have that anywhere. So yeah, Mad Max. It's a great game. $60. I don't know who makes it. I should do my research on this shit, but I didn't because it's kind of last minute thing. Because it is currently like 9:37 at night. So I'm amazing at this. I was planning all so well. Okay, one last thing I want to talk about. So this is kind of a little more like a shot that I think everyone in the community can kind of get mad about. Jimmy Kimmel, I respected you for a long time. But goddammit, you and your comments about YouTube gaming just pissed me off. I'm not gonna go overly political here, but basically what Jimmy Kimmel said was that with the release of the new YouTube gaming website, which it's pretty much just an optimized version of it. You've probably all seen it if you watch my videos. I mean, a lot of us are gamers, but it's really nice because you get to see both the live streams, which I still like Twitch more, but this live streaming is kind of nice that it's integrated into YouTube now. They have it where like the games are easily searchable. You can find specific streamers at any moment. They show like the top streams, they show the top videos, and or, like the top games. And so you get to see like all your kind of stuff just compressed into like one YouTube gaming thing. And basically Jimmy Kimmel said, why would anybody want to watch someone play game? That makes no sense. Like, what do you get out of that? How do you make money? How is this gonna like live? And I'm just like, dude, people have been doing this for years. The guy who's the top YouTuber currently, like, has been doing this for a long ass time, and he's making bank. So I don't know why you're complaining. I mean, he probably makes more than you in a year, so take a step back. And it just kind of offended me because like even when people tried to organize like meetings with Jimmy Kimmel to kind of like get him like into it, like basically his PR guys like, you have to be like nice because these are like a lot of really rich people, and they're just like, you should go play games with them, and he's still really not that nice about it. Like he went and he did it because he had to, because of a lot of the backlash he got. Not that I'm saying we need to just bitch people out, but I'm glad that it's actually something like recognized, and there's a lot of people out there who actually like we actually convinced the PR person that it was a smart idea that to not make those comments. I don't know, but yeah, just we're becoming a significant power of these days. With our ads and shit, we can actually make money, which, as a reminder, I do not make money in any of these, so do not worry, I am not exploiting you for your views and clicks and shit. I'm just making this for your pure entertainment. Are you not entertained? Probably not, but we'll leave it at that. Hi, I'm Vyndican with my cup of coffee that I have this time, which I didn't have in my last video. God damn it, cup, you suck. I'm gonna find a different cup. Close enough. So yeah, there we go. I'm such a coffee master. It didn't take me 28 tries to get this right. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You have a good day and play some games and stuff, and I'll see you in the next episode of Vyndichat or Monday or whatever. Prost. See ya. That'll be the intro if I can make that work. Hello Internet, it's Vyndican here for Vyndichat number 12.